am really embarrassed by. I don't know if I'm smart enough. I want to say her boyfriend dies, but she keeps calling his phone and he's answering. You've reached Sam. Honestly, we need some potions right now. They do say buying books and reading books are two different hobbies. Hey friends, I'm Taryn, and today we are gonna go through every single book on my physical TBR because right now we have a mess going on. There's things that I have read and things that I haven't read on my shelf, and this cart is, I don't even know what. Like, yes, I normally put my TBR up on the top, but everything else down here is just like, what is that? So I really want to go through, take everything that I have not read off the shelf and actually put it on the cart so I can see a clear picture of what I need to be reading so I can start taking down this TBR, because honestly, the amount of books that I have on this shelf that's unread is actually a little bit embarrassing to me. Embarrassing. So I need you guys to be here with me to go through it all. Yeah, this is actually embarrassing because the way my shelves look fairly empty is crazy compared to how many books are around me. I'm gonna count them up at the end of this and let you know how many books are actually on this physical TBR. But let's go ahead and start going through. The first book I have is Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Imide. I want to say that's how you pronounce her name, but I'm very excited for this. I hear this is her best book. I read Where Sleeping Girls Lie earlier, was it this year? I think it was this year, and I really liked it. It was pretty dark, I will say, but it was very interesting and I enjoyed it. And then we have the Shepherd King duology. I hear this is a 5-star duology for a lot of people. Fantasy, witches. I hear it's really good. I got these off a book outlet, I want to say. So, got a good deal on hopefully some good reads. Dark Matter. I actually bought this for my husband. He read it. He enjoyed it. He made me watch the show. But I'm still curious to actually go back and read the book. He said it was really good. 5 stars for him. And even though I pretty much know what happens, I'm still curious. So I'm debating on if I'm gonna put this on my TBR cart or not. One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. This is another book I had got off of Book Outlet when I first started reading. I thought it sounded interesting, but like I have had no desire to read it. I'm not gonna lie, so please tell me if I should unhaul this or if I should read it. Blacktop Wasteland by S.A. Cosby. I had this on my TBR for April and I didn't get to it, but I feel like when I do get to it, I'm gonna love it. I've read Razorblade Tears, All the Sinners Bleed by him, and it was bomb. So I know that this is gonna be good too. My dog is going crazy outside. I think someone is delivering something, and also my mother-in-law and my baby are sitting outside. So if you hear nursery rhymes at any point, that's what's going on. Next we have Sally Rooney, Beautiful World, Where Are You? I've never read a Sally Rooney book. I'll leave it at that. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This is the 3rd book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. I read the other 2, loved them, they were really good. I'm excited to see how Pip wraps things up. Next we have Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. I heard this is a David Copperfield retelling. I just know that I've seen a lot of people talk about this book and that there was a Barnes & Noble exclusive that was really cute to me with deckled edges and the colorful cover. Next we have Homegoing by Ya Gyasi. I hear this is a really good book. It's pretty short as well, so I'm excited. I'm pretty sure I can get through that this year. Next we have Jasmine Guillory, Drunken Love. Drunk on Love. See, that's how you know I'm already in my Beyonce mood. I'm ready for a Cowboy Carter. Drunk on Love by Jasmine Guillory. I'm excited to read this just based off the title alone and the cover. I'm sure it's gonna be a spicy, cute little romance. I Fell in Love with Hope, a novel by Lankali. Again, another book that I got off of book outlet when I first started reading again last year, and I have not thought about it at all. This is another one, same story, book outlet, The Way I Used to Be. I hear, oh, this is by Amber Smith, and I hear that this is a very sad book and that is very emotional and good. So I'm not fully ruling this out either. None of these I am, but I'm not priority feeling it, you know? It's not giving priority. Oh my gosh, we have Wild Side by Elsie Silver. I literally ate up the first 2 books in the Rose Hill series, Wild Love and Wild Eyes. Oh my god, especially Wild Eyes. That was a 5-star for me. This was also on my April TBR. I didn't get to it, but I'm very excited to. The thing is with April, we had some good new releases, and I just had to get to new releases. And I also got my first arcs in April, so like I had to read those. I had to read those. A Moth to a Flame by Ashley Antoinette. This will be my first Ashley Antoinette book. I hear she writes really good urban romance, and I'm excited to get to it. I love how big the words are in this book, so I know it'll be like easy to read, and I'm sure it's gonna be juicy. So we definitely got to get to that. Wahala by Nikki May. This is another book that I've seen around a lot, and I'm excited. For some reason, this cover is giving like girlfriends to me, like a group of 4 beautiful black girlfriends, and I just am excited to see how this goes. So next we have Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I like Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing. I read Evelyn Hugo, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and Carrie Soto is Back, and I ate those up. Something about her writing in this series specifically, I want to say it's like the Hollywood series or something, you think that these people are real. So I'm sure that Miss Daisy is gonna feel 100% real. We have Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson. This is a historical fiction, and I'm very excited to get to it. I know she has another book that I hear is really good as well, and I actually have both. It's The House of Eve. So I think both of these are historical fictions. I know this one takes place, I want to say, in DC, which is cool because I live in Maryland, which if you know, you know, like DMV area, everyone is always in like DC, Maryland, Virginia. It's all, I don't want to say we all one because y'all know how y'all be. Y'all be like, no, we ain't one, we from DC. But I'm excited to get to both of these books. I feel like this book is also in a similar vein to the last 2. This is Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. I know she just came out with a new book too called Happy Land, and I want to get into her writing. Next we have 2 graphic novels by Octavia Butler. The graphic novel adaptation is by Damian Huffey and John Jennings, okay? But they're based on Kindred and Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler. I'm a little nervous, I can't lie, to get into her books because I don't know if I'm smart enough. So I went ahead and got these graphic novel adaptations. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to digest and understand. You get some visuals with it, so I'm very actually geeked up about these. Now this stack of books, I'm not going to hold you, I am really embarrassed by the fact that I haven't read them. Number 1 is Real by Kennedy Ryan. This is like a Hollywood movie director and actress, I want to say, like romance. And I hear a lot of people compare the director in this book, Cannon, I want to say is his name, to Ryan Coogler. So I'm excited now that I had that like fan cast in my mind. I'm like, I really got to get to this ASAP. Now this more Kennedy Ryan that I haven't read that I need to read. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm gonna just let you know now, I've only read the Skyland series. I read actually all 3 of the Skyland series. If you don't know, I have an ARC video up right now of me reading the last book in the Skyland series, Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan, the queen. Anyways, check out that video. But at some point I need to get to this series, Long Shot series. I also bought The Kingmaker and the Rebel King. This is another series that she had put out previously, and I want to say there's one called Queen Move that I don't have, which I need to get. And honestly, with Book Outlet, when they were having their sale, they had so many Kennedy Ryan books on there. I had to get like all her books. So I have the Bennett series as well. I want to say this is like her first series. This or Grip. I don't have Grip, but I was trying to get like all Kennedy Ryan's books because what I have read from her, I absolutely love. We have Talking at Night by Claire Daverly. Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I hear this is also really emotional and giving dramatic, which I actually love. You've Reached Sam by Justin Tao. Now this book sounds really crazy to me. It's about a girl, I want to say her boyfriend dies, but she keeps calling his phone and he's answering. You've Reached Sam. You've Reached Sam. Yeah. Then we have By a Thread by Lucy Score. I hear this is like her best book or one of her best books. I don't know. I've never read a Lucy Score book, so let me know. Then we have 2 Ashley Poston books. We have The Dead Romantics and a novel love story. I've only read The 7-Year Slip by her, but I need to get to these because I know she's about to have another release. We have Never by Jessa Hastings. Oh my God, the way I love Jessa Hastings and her writing, I wonder how this book is gonna be. I honestly have not seen the best reviews of this book. This came out last year. I've read all of Magnolia Parks. Love, 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 love. I read The Conditions of Will. Love, 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 love. Now, this is a Peter Pan retelling. I'm curious. I'm here. And the cover is giving like spring-ish or summer. So I definitely have to get to this very, very soon. Next, we have The Poisons We Drink by Bethany Baptiste. I want to say she's from DC as well, and I know this has to do with like magic, and I think it's in DC. Brew poisonous potions to enslave DC's most influential politicians in order to pass legislation that will protect witchers for years to come. Honestly, we need some potions right now. Then we have Their Vicious Games by Joelle Wellington, as well as The Blonde Dies First by Joelle Wellington. I'm very excited to get into these 2 books. Honestly, whoever does her covers, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I know they're both YA and they are giving a little bit of horror, a little bit of like academia. Where's that? We have The Last Chance Library by Freya Sampson. I honestly don't even remember what this is about either. I think they're trying to save a library or something. I don't know. But I got this a long time ago. I'm gonna also put this in the potentially unhauling soon pile. But you let me know if I should read it. Let me know if I should read it. Then we have How Stella Got Her Groove Back by Terry McMillan. I got this from a used bookstore in LA. And I think it's really cool because whoever bought this book, I like that she like dated when she bought this book. She put purchased Saturday, July 13th, 1996 in Romans, Pasadena. I don't know if that's the name of the place, but I don't know. I think that's cool because whoever bought this really bought this in 1996, and that's really, really cool. Terry McMillan wrote a lot of books that were adapted into movies that speak to my childhood and life as a Black woman, and I'm just trying to read books that I think my mom would have read at my age and just feel how I can connect to it, you know? Oh, we got more books up here. Well, you know what? Let me show you this first. We have the Hunger Games series. These are some cute special editions with the sprayed edges. I was supposed to read the first book in April. As you can see, I did not get that far in my April TBR, but you know what? I'm gonna get to it at some point. Should I make like an actual reading vlog of me reading all of Hunger Games? Because once I read these 4, I'm probably gonna have to read Sunrise on the Reaping, because that's all I keep seeing people talk about, and that came out like 2 months ago and I still am seeing people talk about that, and now they're adapting it into the movie, of course, and I hear that the cast is really good. So I need to catch up and really get into the real lore and the real writing of this. All, because I've only ever seen the movies, but I know the books probably hit so much harder. Another series that like I probably should have read in my life but have not, Harry Potter. This is like a like adult edition. The covers are really cool on these 2. Like, they don't look like the scholastic young kitty looking covers. They're like all like that. So I thought these were really cool. I'm gonna get to these at some point also in my life, but I'm thinking Harry Potter is for like fall, winter, right? We have Pride and Protest and Sex, Lies, and Sensibility from Nikki Payne. And I think both of her books are retellings as well. We have The Perfect Find by Tia Williams. I've seen the movie of this and it was all right. But you know what? Every other Tia Williams book that I've read has been great. Okay, 7 Days in June, great. A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. Give me 10 of them right now. So good, spectacular. So I just had to get this one. Why not give it a chance? Then we have The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I've never read anything by Britt Bennett. I also have The Mothers by her. I hear she's a great author. This Close to Okay by Lisa Cross Smith. I just got this from Books A Million sale section recently and it just sounded really good to me, so I'm excited. I haven't seen anyone talk about this book, but hopefully I can talk about it and let you know that if it's good or not. Next we have the Heartstopper series. I only read the first book in this series, but I definitely ate it up in clearly one sitting because it's so short and I just really loved it. I read the first one on my Kindle and I was like, no, I actually need the physical copies because this is so cute and I love it and I want to like hold it and grasp it. You know what I mean? Next we have all Abby Jimenez books. We have Life's Too Short. We have the Happily Ever After playlist. We have The Friend Zone and we have Say You'll Remember Me. I'm sure this will be read before these, but they all gonna get read because I really like Abby Jimenez. I read all her other books, so I need to get back to her backlog and her new release. Next we have the Children of Blood and Bone trilogy. Yeah, I think it's just a trilogy. I don't know if any other books are coming out for this, but these are the 3 that are out. I think this is the end. I think this was the end, but I'm excited. This is getting adapted into a movie. It's a stacked A-list cast. I need to read the books first. I also have the Powerless series. I haven't bought the new Fearless book, which is the last book in the trilogy, plus the novella. But at some point, I need to get to these because everyone seems to love, especially Powerless. And I have seen mixed reviews on Reckless. A lot of people said this is like a filler book. I'm excited to read this series because one, the author, Lauren Roberts, wrote this when she was like 18 or something crazy like that. Like, how are you writing books like this that are blowing up and selling and like impacting people in such an emotional way? Like, I love that for her, you know. Next we have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've never read any books by V.E. Schwab and this was actually my first ever book of the month book, but I'm excited to get into this. I also have Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I've never read any of his books. I know he wrote The Martian, which is a popular movie as well. Another book that I bought for my husband, but he didn't get to this one yet. But I see so many good reviews on this that I need to read it for myself also. We Are Not Like Them by Christine Pride and Joe Piazza. So I guess there's 2 authors on this book. And it sounded interesting. I think it's about like 2 best friends, one's white and one's black, and there's like a tragic event that impacts their relationship, and that sounded interesting to me. And then we have People Person by Candace Carty Williams. I can tell you what this was about, but when I first seen it, I thought it looked interesting. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I underestimated this situation because once I took all my physical TBR and actually put it on this cart, I didn't feel like I had enough to like properly fill up the shelf anymore once I actually put everything that I need to read on the cart. And so I feel like I hate this. I'll go through and show you guys. We have the Magnolia Park series. We have The Conditions of Will all on display because honestly, I love those covers. Then down here we have some romance books that I've read, all of Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, Ashley Poston, Elsie Silver. We just have some books that I've already read that are romance. Then here We have some Kennedy Ryan. I ended up putting books that were like second and third or whatever in the series that I haven't got to yet, just to like add some more space. So of course everything on here I didn't read yet. I just put the first one of the series or whatever number of the series I'm on in my TBR cart. So we have this. I put this little plant here. This was on the cart before, but I figured add it to the shelf. Then we have some like fantasy, really just like some hardbacks because there's some in there that's not fantasy. And under here we have like miscellaneous. I actually just read The Nightingale and I loved it. Razorblade Tears, both of those are 5 stars for me. I don't know what this shelf is. It's given miscellaneous as well. And then down here is like series that either I've already read or the Harry Potter I haven't read at all. But they're big. And I don't really want those on display, so I put them at the bottom. But yeah, let me show you the cart. Y'all, it's 72 books. 72 books. I need to go on a book buying ban, but I don't know what that is. Clearly, I don't know what that is. But please let me know if any of these books are the best books that you've literally ever read in your life and that I need to like push to the top of the TBR and actually get to like ASAP. Please let me know so I can like get through this. I need to figure out a way to do like a TBR takedown because 72 books is crazy, okay? Because why do I have 72 unread books? They do say buying books and reading books are 2 different hobbies, but it's that damn Kindle. It's that damn Kindle, okay? It's that damn Kindle Unlimited. It's that damn Hoopla Libby library. It's like I just keep reading other books and not reading the books that I have, and I just need to make that a priority, okay? We're in May now and we have a little more than half a year to like get through this. Like I need to at least read, ideally read at least 30 of these books by the end of the year. 30 of the 72. I will have 42 books left. I need to be under 50. I need to have under 50 left. Is that realistic? Is that realistic? I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'm really trying to like show up more here on booktube, YouTube, because I genuinely enjoy this space the most. And I watch so many YouTubers and I'm just ready to like really get back in my YouTube run and just yap about books all day, every day. Okay, but if you don't already, follow me on TikTok because I post over there as well, and on Instagram. But Instagram I post more like lifestyle-y, personal stuff, but I do post some book stuff there too. So yeah, just check me out. Taryninpieces everywhere. And like I said, thank you for watching. Have a good one and I'll see you next time. I actually just ended up turning these around because I feel like it just looks better this way. More accurate depiction of how I would prefer these books to be in this time and place.